A few months ago, we embarked on this ambitious journey of renovating this abandoned cabin that our dad built 20 years ago. Along the way, we've learnt so much, and this week, the place is finally, maybe, almost completely finished. Well, it's mostly finished. So, we're camping to celebrate. I just woke up and it's so beautiful. I love sleeping here so much. The noise of owls in the night and frogs, and it's just, I think, the most special place in the world. The whole time I was building these windows, this is what I imagined doing. Waking up in the morning and hello, well. It feels like such a celebration to see this cabin, which, let's be honest, was in a bit of a state of ruin. And now, after a few months of hard work, it's so beautiful. And I get to appreciate this while waking up in its cozy loft. Morning, Clover. You sleep well, camping boy? Clover never understands when I'm collecting sticks because he thinks that they're for playing with, and he doesn't understand they're for a fire. Learning to build was never something that I planned on doing. It just kind of happened. Our dad was the builder of the family, and he was known through the valley for his elven skills of being able to carve a whole house from a tree with nothing but his chainsaw. After he died, his tree houses and cabins that he built were left uncared for, and as they became derelict, the job of saving this cabin from the weather was something that just stressed us out for so long because we didn't have the skills to fix it. But even though we were too young to learn from our dad his amazing skills of building, what he did teach us was how to learn anything by just pushing ourselves and working it out as we go. So, over these past months, that's exactly what I've done. Just teach myself the skills, just like he did. These matches are so soggy. I hope they're gonna work. This climate it's been raining for months on end. This is one of the only days of sunshine we've got. Oh, they're moldy! They might not work. No! We used to always hide a ladder up here, so I'm gonna check that last resort. Hopefully it's there. Oh my god, there is one! Yay! Okay. Does it work? Yes! This autumn has been so wet, so when we get some sun, we appreciate it a lot. Of course, these sunny days were the perfect excuse to camp in this special spot deep in the rainforest. It's been raining for 6 weeks straight, so all the sticks are wet, the paper's wet, the matches were wet. This fire does not want to light. Even when it's hard, the job of lighting a fire is just so satisfying. It's one of those human tasks that just feels so rooted in who we are. The simplicity of watching it catch light and then die down again. The never-ending job of feeding it logs. The subtle warmth expanding outwards and the power of our single breath on the flames. I guess that's what camping is, this reconnection to our human instincts. Living a life of simplicity and just cutting down on all the extras. Just getting back to us and nature and not much else. It's roaring now. Pine needles that have been in the dry, they are the answer. This spot feels more like glamping though. We're pretty spoiled with our marble kitchen, sleeping loft, and one day soon we'll get the fire working to heat up a bar. First thing in the morning is always a coffee, and I'm a bit of a spoiled brat sometimes, and I like my coffee with butter in it, and then you whiz it, and it's the best thing. And when I'm camping, I normally go without it. But this week, the sponsor of this video is Jackery, and I can use power now to make butter coffee, which is the best thing in the world. The Explorer 2000 Plus is such a versatile power solution, both for daily life and for emergencies. When we're camping, we're able to power big appliances of up to 3,000 watts, like an electric kettle even, or an electric whiz to make our coffee. It's easy to move too, with dual wheels and a pull handle, whether that's around the house in a blackout or around the campsite, or on whatever project you have going on away from power. This is a true camping luxury. It has a reliable emergency backup, uninterruptible power supply, seamless switchover with under 20 milliseconds changeover capacity, which ensures that our essential devices stay powered during outages. Where we live, there's often a flood or a storm or even a cyclone, so there's a lot of power outages. So this makes our off-grid life so much more secure.
It's also really fast to charge, which makes things so easy. It supports up to 14,000 watt solar input, fully recharging in just 2 hours with 6 Solar Saga 200 watt panels. So when you're camping, it's so simple to have continuous power straight from the sun. The Jackery Explorer 2000 has over 4,000 charge cycles, retaining 70% plus capacity, and it's built to last for 10 years of everyday use. Whether it's camping, outdoor adventures, in an emergency, or just all of the things in between, you should definitely check out Jackery's website. Right now, they have their biggest promotion offers of the year.
Everything tastes so much better when you're camping. Every luxury is such a luxury. I've got the fire lit, so before Julia wakes up, I think I'm gonna go pick some fruit for breakfast. These fallen trees are actually the goat tracks. Normally they taught me this path. It's a little secret shortcut. These trees are invasive radiata pines, so we're trying to eliminate them. It's a slow process, and the fallen ones we don't know what to do with, but I reckon the goats are onto something here. Maybe we should try to build a bridge from them or something, but they're softwood, so I don't know. The other thing that makes us so spoiled is that we're so close to the thousands of fruit trees, and each season there's something to harvest. Mandarins are my favorite fruit, I think, and they're almost ready. I don't know why, I just love them the most. I think because at this time of year, I always just love sitting down and really slowly eating each segment of a mandarin, and I do it every year. It's this little ritual I have with myself. I think that one might be ready. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try the first mandarin of the season. Citrus season starts when we get the first cold nights in Australia. All of a sudden, the orchards are so full with fruit. This time of year has an abundance like no other. Mandarins, starfruit, kiwis, ure plums, grapefruit, jackfruit, oranges, and my personal favorite, the start of the avocado season. I think I often forget how lucky I am to pick fruit straight from the tree. In the supermarkets, fruit are picked months before they hit the shelf. Apparently, the apples that you buy from the shops are often 6 to 12 months old, and citrus is often stored for 6 months before it's bought and consumed. From the moment that you pick a fruit, it slowly begins to die. Slowly it starts to rot because it isn't fed the nutrition anymore. So when I pick something and then right there I'm able to bite straight into it and consume all of its nourishment, all of its nutrients and vitamins and minerals, I feel it's immense privilege because so often the fruit available has been stored for so long that it's forgotten that it was ever even grown on a tree. I think it's also a fault in the way that our society consumes, because when we buy something we never think about it being grown, we only think about its flavour. We don't think about the energy that the tree put in or the season that it should be harvested in. We're so disconnected from our food systems that we forget what food even is. The privilege of eating your own meal that's picked straight from the tree is like nothing else in the world. They're so fresh. It's just every single bite is the freshest bite you've ever tasted. We spent so much of our childhood here, it's hard to not get sentimental. The amount of summers that we lived in this loft with no concerns except for where we'd build our next treehouse or what trick we'd learn off the rope swing. Camping here always feels like a little taste of that childhood freedom, just forgetting about the world around us for a second and relaxing. Hello, I have fruit!
Oh my goodness!
I come with gifts!
He's just coming over the logs like a goat.
Yeah, they taught me the best shortcut. It actually cuts down the trip so much. We're just feeling so proud. Every element of this place is filled with so many stories. We probably spent about $100 in total doing the whole cabin up. The marble was free, the floorboards in the kitchen were free, the sink was secondhand, the windows were free, But not just about it being really cheap, this place is filled with materials that honour the quirky, beautiful, natural place that it is. And nothing used here is unnatural. It will all eventually biodegrade, although I'm sure that we'll just keep recycling all of the signs and marbles and floorboards forever. We're always finding purpose in the broken, finding beauty in the forgotten, and finding joy in the act of restoring. The treat of a fresh breakfast is pretty special when you're camping. After months of building and a lot of hard work, getting covered in mud or things just not lining up or carrying marble that's too heavy or just all the intensity of learning a new skill, it feels good to relax. But also, maybe it's just us, but we never really feel like relaxing. After finishing this massive project, we should probably just lay back for a while and chill out, but really, I'm just feeling more inspired.
Avocados.
Like a mandarin.
First mandarins of the season. I'm so excited.
What's next? With all of these new skills, I feel like I can create anything. I want to build a tree house. I want to fix the tree house that I already tried to build a few years ago. I want to learn cob building. I want to learn to work with bamboo. I want to learn to lead light. I want to learn so many things.
This time of year, the cooler nights come and it means that all of the fruit ripens so beautifully, and I think it's my favorite time of year for that because we just have so many fruit everywhere.
Even here, I want to get a pizza oven. I want to fix the bath. I want to get the hot water system working. But I think it's sitting back for a while that lets you gain this inspiration. So for now, we're just making breakfast and learning to relax.
Sourdough avocado toast?
I think that's hot enough. Tell me when. Yeah, that's enough.
It's definitely not hot enough, but everything's always just a little slow when you're camping, and that's okay.
Clover loves camping the most, I think. Don't you? Yeah.
The world kind of teaches you that learning stops after school. Like when you're a kid, you take in all of this information, but when the classes stop, you're full of knowledge and then you stop learning. It's so not true, and you can learn from anything, and you can keep learning forever. Learning is such an addictive thing. Once you realize that you can just do anything step by step, then this whole world opens up. Learning to learn is the most important lesson of them all, and this journey of building has opened so much up to us.
That's okay.
It's made us realize that any scary, unachievable thing is just a few steps away from being easy.
It's the one utensil we have.
Clover will be happy.
I'll get salt. Oh, yum! Yum! Almost everything is from the farm. Eggs, avocado, mandarins, starfruit, kiwis.
Oh my gosh.
Not the salt. Good work on that one.
Maybe it's good to cook it slow.
Hello, Magnolia. Hello, no fruit from you. You know what? You can have some fruit, but don't jump on the table. Don't jump on the table. There you go. One kiwi fruit to keep you quiet. The problem is that this is in the goat paddock, so we can't really stop them from coming when we let them out. So Magnolias are always just gonna eat all the fruit that we have. You just keep going. You want more.
Anastasia is so amazing. I can't believe she just decided she was going to fix this place up and just started coming down here, teaching herself all these ridiculous, amazing new skills. And then she built this. It's incredible. It feels like, again, like it was when we were kids, this magical fairyland place. You know, you've got the water down there glistening up into the roof. You've got the cute loft with the little window that's not rotting anymore. Magnolia loves it.
You love fruit. That's fire. Be careful with fire.
I was like,
we're feeling just so proud of finishing this build. I can't believe it's actually done, but also, as we sit here, Julia has pointed out a few things that I never finished, like the door handle over there, or just a lot. I never cleaned.
90% Anastasia.
I always do 90%. But I guess we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Maggie, don't
I want to do
that.
the hot water system.
That's
get
a
it
good
working so we can
idea.
have hot baths.
Yeah, okay, that's the
That's
next job.
the next job.
There's a
Maybe
lot.
make it so the bathroom isn't on a lean like this.
That's a fair point. There's a lot wrong with this place, but there's a lot right with
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Feels like we're kids again.
it. It does.
Thank you so much to our patrons for your support. The invasive trees that we're slowly eliminating are thanks to you, as we're able to get our friend a tree lopper to cut them down, and the natives are already returning.